Alright guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon's Dogma 2. If you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, we are back. We're gonna get in this
well-organized pack is my speciality. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Just randomly blindsided me there. I have a team. I'm happy with this team for now.
Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Yeah, I can't get to that one. I don't know how to get to it. We heavy. We are heavy. Alright. Alright, we're a bit lighter now. There we go. Wow, Ada, alright. Go ahead. Oh, we'll grab this chest.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
It is a chest. That's something over there as well. I'm gonna go grab that. Don't know how to get to that. Look at it. Haunting me. There was no way that I would be able to get that. Oh my god. Why did I pick up that skill?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
I can make a jump, but I can't jump too high. I can't daisy chain. Oh, can I? No, I'm just jumping on stuff. Never mind. Thought I was making progress. Any loot here? No. Any loot on this level? Yes. Savagery extract. Oh, there it is. Oh, no!
There, Master! Harpies!
'Tis weak to fire. You have my protection.
I don't want to wake him. Oh, I want to grab this.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Fires an arrow at his bum. Good job. I would have revived that dude, but we don't have a lot of wake stones, and I already got the achievement for using it.
Take each trial as it comes.
Let's check out these rings. I think I found another one as well. There we go. Boost magic defense. Use the accumulation of wearer's sleep.
Say because I'm not interested.
I just revived you. What do you mean? Alright.
Time to hit the sack.
Get going, because it looks like it's going to get dark any minute now.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No
Jeez,
time
you.
to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Alright, we made it back. I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? Let me have a look. I'm gonna go speak to him. I wonder if we have to be in fancy dress again or not. I do have the gear on me.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Aye. Tell is, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Oh, we've heard that rumor before. Alright. Wrong balcony. Alright, here we go.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint, but alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part, but as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your majesty's ingenuity.
And they can't see our face. Am I supposed to... 5,000 XP, port crystal. All those port crystals are... I can place them and pick them up as well. And fast travel to those locations. Nice, level 20.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you.
What do you want?
Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Where is Sven's quarters? He's in Vernworth Castle, right? Okay, well, I've got to go back to my house and get the disguise again because I put it away. Then in his quarters. Alright. Alright, as I was running to the castle, came across this ledger. Crap stores, they call it. Doesn't sound like much, but apparently you can have forgeries made there. I reckon Grimoire I lost all that coin on was one of them. Mayhap I could earn it back by making some forgeries of my own, selling them off to collectors. We are right here if you're wondering where it is. Another letter thing. You're aware of the existence of several caverns whose depths extend across the border. If you have cause to delve, be sure to check which side of the border you're exiting from. Alright.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
I'm not 100% sure where Sven is. He said it in his quarters, and he's in the noble quarter. He's in the palace, right? I'm gonna do a quick save here. Not that it makes a big deal.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
The marker on the screen is for Batal.
I hear of course, the matter of attendance is always you see, commoners who perform meritorious... beggars belief that layfolk, for instance, if you, by some...
Alright, he carried on talking. Now, the reason I'm not sure is because these are all the quests that we have. And it doesn't show up on the map. So, these are in the same area, so it's whatever. Make for Batal, use the entry permit you receive from Captain Brent. Pay a visit to Fulvio. So we can pay a visit once we've done this bit. Good job we didn't explore. I mean, we wouldn't get very far, but we've got to get to Rest Town. There you go. Feel free to read. That's not the right way. Yeah, I don't know where Sven's quarters are. I'm gonna assume... Actually, we can have a look. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't think we need to be here. Okay, I'm not sure where his quarters are. I'm still looking around. I'm gonna go upstairs here though. Spiral staircase.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
Allard, magistrate, guest chambers, castle offices. Okay, we haven't really explored everywhere, so we'll go right down here.
Such quiet blessing.
Been in here before. Okay, we got 2 spiral staircases. Oh. Rolled at Cape. Sweet. Alright, it's got to be around here somewhere. I am gonna...
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.
Go back upstairs. This is off his room, Allard. Nope, locked. Already been in here. Ben's chambers. There we go.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happened upon this. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phasus. I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course.
Investigate the letter and report back to him. Oh, there's a fancy chest over here. Oh, really more of the same outfit. Like, we keep getting this outfit everywhere, I swear. I think I've got like 3 of them. Ben, I pray this letter finds you in good health. I am well, though I yearn for my homeland terribly. Know that I care for your welfare, for the welfare of Vermund and its people as deeply as you. Deeply as your mother, in fact. I'm doing aught within my power to return, for I would offer you my support, fortune willing. I'll have fair tidings to share anon. Augustine's letter. Okay, let's have a look. Quest. Yeah, how do we investigate this now?
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering... No progress as yet, then. Well...
Okay, there is another door over here that I want to check out. Sweet. What's the doors? Uh-oh. That's decent, right?
I do not understand why the people should fear the coming of the dragon.
Okay, we don't have a lot to talk to her about. Good. Alright, I'm curious what I gotta do with this. Do I go talk to Brand? Investigate the intent behind the unfinished letter and share your findings with the region kin. Alright, so I took a couple minutes just to think about it and contemplate what we could do. I feel we got the guy out of jail and he likes his papers and stuff, so I think he might be able to decipher it. Anyway, I ran out of the castle and I rested at the bench just till the morning. I could see where we're going.
Quite the predicament.
What's the predicament?
Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? I've a proposal to make, and methinks you'll want to hear it. See, a friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. Understand me? Wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you?
200,000. Nope.
Well, you needn't decide this very moment.
Wow, 200 grand? We've already got a house, though. What's his house so special? Alright, how do we get to slums? We gotta get to our house. Then I know my way around. Okay. Our house is coming up.
What should I get up to today?
Now we're in the slums.
All I've got left are my hits and pains.
What's going on over here?
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis you would procure it yourself. I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world a night.
At last, it all becomes clear.
So we have to go out at night time.
It is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Which way is it? Is it over this way? Oh, wasn't this way. We haven't really visited the guy.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
I think we were in the right area. There we go.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Maybe not. We're in the wrong place. What's that potato? Oh, that's the wrong way. Where the hell is this library thing that we found last time? We're going the same way again. Not this way. That's the exit. Yeah, okay, this is the exit. That's where we came in.
As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
This was a shortcut. There we go. Got it. Jeez, I was running around in circles.
What is it? Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance?
Nice. Can't give it to him.
Oh, a letter, is it? Let's see here. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well, I'd not thought Disa the capacity for such refinement. 'Tis a love letter of a sort, one that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. The moon represents a woman, the sun, a man. Put simply, what this letter means to communicate is, I miss you. Ha! A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. Would you not agree? I know not who this Phatasm is, though 'tis safe to say that Disa is rather invested in him. What concerns me is this godsway mentioned in the first line. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must be something tangible, an object. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess, and I'm not one for pointless conjecture. I suspect someone of Batali heritage might be able to tell you more.
Hey, everything is leading us to Batal. Okay, we're gonna go back to our friend. Alright, I'm not really sure if I have to wait till nighttime for this, or if I can just walk right in there. Apparently the very...
go off on your own, there's naught to be done.
The front door's right there, there's guards right next to it, so you can't really walk right in there. I did leave. When I finished talking to Sven, I did go through the front door, and they're like, you can't be here, you gotta go. And that's all they said. We'll go around the back way. No one else is too bothered, just those guys at the front. Okay, let me remember where I was. Okay, there's a spiral staircase. And then we want to go all the way to the end and to the left.
Though I cannot be sure how 'twill aid us, I do believe there is more to that letter than we yet understand. I trust you will get to the bottom of it. And should you learn something, would you be so kind as to share it with me? Though I cannot be sure how 'twill aid us, I do believe there is... And should you learn something, would you be so kind as to share it with me? Truly? Then my mother and this man are... My thanks for looking into this. Alas, I had hoped 'twould be of greater use to our cause. What ought I to do?
Okay.
Book learning will ne'er be enough.
Perish Son, may your glory be eternal. Nothing else we can interact with. There's no hidden doors. Yeah, you know so little, Sven. Alright, where are we going? Let's have a look. Bring the best 3 Miasmite. We haven't really fought anything at nighttime. I wonder where we go to fight those. Batal, Jadeite Orb. Okay, we gotta find a Miasmite. Alright, we are Miasmite hunting and coming out of this entrance here. Gonna work my way up, I guess. Hopefully we'll run into something. Not really sure what we're supposed to be looking for, but ghouls or something, right? It's interesting. It's like there aren't any set areas for specific enemies.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
I need to get the archer,
Really?
dude.
Now?
Break it. Okay, I see something over there.
Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far. I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
We're in your hands. Much
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
And that death animation will stick.
I'm staying with your
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
Okay, we got one. There, we killed 3 of them. We got 1.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
All right.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early Griffin gets the world, as they say.
Got a second one.
Just a bit, but it feels wonderful structure.
That one didn't give us anything. Damn, nothing from that one either. So we've got 2.
It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements. One of us is being drenched.
Damn. I don't want to go that way. It looks like orcs. We'll come across this way.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
What if enemies respawn? Probably not. Hard to kind of see where we're going, especially at nighttime. Luckily, this area is all open, so... Not too difficult to figure out,
The
but
stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
I would rather not go too
Right
far
here.
away from the bridge. Oh, I can just head back. Honestly, I'm thinking about just heading back and resting and then coming back again. I'm over there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to venture too far out. I am going to rest in town and then come back and try and farm some more again. Rest for a day. I mean, it was pretty easy to spot from far away, but... yeah, we're not doing too bad. I mean, the enemies that we're coming across are pretty straightforward. Some of them can be pretty tricky, especially the Minotaurs, because they move so
The A
fast.
forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
It's that
Follow
way,
me then,
and then
unless you doubt my sense of direction. Good, we're here.
oh, nice.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
I'm kind of warrior
Gladly
dude.
try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Let us grab all his stuff. Okay, that's all equipped stuff. We're heavy.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master?
I am a fighter by trade. Send me to the Vanguard,
Want him.
where I might put my strength.
Level 25. Alright, Hugh Grant, you served us well.
To
Can have an apple. Shame you can't give him any more.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth. Delighted to meet you. Especially if we share a sweet tooth.
Okay. Enemies don't respawn. I take it. Otherwise there will be some enemies here. I'm gonna head back to town and then come back next night. Alright, I did wait another 24 hours and came out. There was nothing here, so I ended up coming out this side. I figured I would check out what's up here. me go this way.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Oh, the piggy. Making all those noises. Alright. I guess we kind of made our way around.
I shan't let them harm you.
I ran out of stamina by the time I got there.
Nice of you to say so.
Well said.
What was that? A ghost ox cart thing.
I would be glad to demonstrate the efficacy of my mage skills, should you desire magical assistance.
Might I be of assistance?
Well, I might as well go check out this. I'm not sure how long it takes for the enemies to come back. I'm sure ghosts aren't gonna be in here.
Patient man. Suppose there are worse ways to go.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Go for it. You just need one more Miasmite and we're good. Kind of hand in that quest. Continue, but yeah. Wish we could auto-craft. Like as soon as you get stuff, you know, it schedules it to craft, whatever.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Right, there's nothing up here. Yeah, you keep hold of it. Kind of heavy. Oh, it's up there. No double jump. Okay. You guys see any ghosts anywhere? No, nothing, eh?
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Okay, let's have a look at the map. Okay, so that's unfogged that whole area. I might as well go back this way.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Work my way north. The part of the road that is it's still foggy. You might run into a ghost there. Like I said, I'm not really sure how long I need to wait in order to see enemies respawn. They're just normal enemies, so I wouldn't expect them to be a long time, but still. Any ghosts? Anything? Anything? Wow, we got a few groups of them before.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Go to waste.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
And we're heavy again.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
You're well fond of picking things up,
Would
aren't you?
please me to find ghosts. So heavy. Why am I so heavy? Oh, the potato fixes our stamina. Damn harpies. Oh,
Perhaps this will seem
coming
a
over here to
little
get this beetle.
consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom
I'm gonna use that.
I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
Was most effective.
You have my protection. You're slow. Do try not to catch cold.
And we're heavy again. What's that?
I saw it from
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
I don't need an enchantment of cold. I need ghosts.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Would anyone care to push?
Which boulder? I don't even know which one, what he's referring to. Oh.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Okay, we are at a campfire. Way up here. Still have not found ghost. I've been here before. Definitely a bit frustrating. Do we have to go up the beaten path maybe?
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I'm ready to use a fairy stone just to get back and see if we can't rest up again.
I cannot afford to prowess. Well said.
Okay, let's have a look on the map. Yeah, hoping we would run into a ghost at least now, but alright guys, give me a minute. Of course, I ran into a Minotaur. Big damage. So watch my stamina.
Whatever 'tis we need, I shall gladly.
And of course it's daytime. Minotaur's pretty sick though, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, where are we heading? I am gonna head back town, rest up in our bed this time, and check out again, see if we can get another ghost. Alright, we're in town and we got enemies. I wish it would give us a loot window to see what we were gonna pick up, but I don't really care to pick up fish.
Mercy, show what you're made of, son.
Okay, we'll keep going because last time there was enemies in multiple places. And me thinks
I've had enough.
I need to get
There's
back
a ladder here.
to my house,
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
rest up and stuff. I'm gonna deposit all this stuff and yeah. Alright guys, I waited about 4 days and they're finally back. Like I slept back to back till nightfall every day. Oh, I got it.
You have my protection.
So it seems like it's only one enemy, but what's that icon? Oh, it's a rift thing underneath. Yep. Yeah, it seems like it's only one enemy that dropped the loot, but there's 3 of them.
break it, it shan't be from this side.
Yeah, I don't know how to break it.
True enough.
I think I need a bow and arrow dude that knows the quest. Or knows it. I've skimmed across that one many times while I haven't been recording, so yep. We're gonna get back to down here and hand this one in. Okay, let's have a look at the quest. Bring Abbas 3 Miasmite as she requested.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
It doesn't
Then we
look
best keep
like...
some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
Doesn't look like I have to wait the daytime. Let me go hand it in now. If we get attacked by ghosts here, I'm gonna be very upset. It took me a while to find those damn things.
May the heavens protect you.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked?
Doesn't even want to look at it.
Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived, an unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not the money for the medicine he required. So, he was put into our care.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
He's just stealing all her medicinal herbs.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there! Help me! Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Gah... Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Who's he giving it to? Investigate the Gracious Hand.
'Twas well worth the effort of breaking it.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the Abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
Okay, she just spoke to us, not we spoke to her. But I haven't even gone anywhere, and
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the Abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the Abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the Abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the Abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
What about this reeks of a plot? Let us gather evidence that we might expose it.
You have my support.
so it wants us to go down there, I think. Investigate the basement sick room for evidence fit to implicate the best, and hand over to the Sentinels in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
Why, but the words basement sick
And I'll catch you in the next
set my
one.
hair on end. Shall we investigate?
Well said.